What up, guys? James from Bolt Bros here. Chargers sign an extension with Bud Dupree for a one-year contract up to $6 million for the 2026 season. This going into his last season, they decided, hey, let's lock him up for next season. It was the extension that we were not expecting. We would love to have another extension of another player such as Rashawn Slater has not happened yet, but June 10th is a big date, guys. So let's go and get into why Bud Dupree got an extension for 1 year to be able to come back in 2026. So let's go ahead and get into it, guys. Bolt Bros, let's go.
Bolt Bros!
All right, guys. Once again, appreciate all the love and support. Please like this video, subscribe to this channel if you've not. We appreciate all the love and support. And once again, throw in the comments below about the Bud Dupree extension for 1 year up to $6 million. Now, why does this extension make sense? Well, once again, you want veteran experience, right? And Bud Dupree played pretty well, even as a third defensive end for our team. He did actually have 6 sacks last season, 18 tackles, 10 assists, 28 combined. I mean, he definitely did a good job. 1 interception. I believe he had fumble recovery too. He did fine as the third, edge player for us. And any team would love to be able to have a third defensive end that could actually do something like that. Now, you did just draft Kyle Kennard, obviously. You got to let him grow. Even when they drafted him, they even talked a little bit about like, hey, he's got to grow a little bit more with this team, get more acclimated to the NFL. But once again, he is a player that had played at a very high level and won SEC Player of the Year, Defensive Player of the Year last season. We got him in the 4th round, guys. So it could be a big, big home run for us and a big, big value pick for us too. But it's going to take time for him to develop. Now he's got 3 players in front of him, Kyle Kennard, that is, Bud Dupree, Tuli Tuipulotu, and Khalil Mack. We'll see where it goes. But I think the idea behind this whole signing is vet experience for 2026. Now, we know Khalil Mack is basically year to year at this point. We don't know if he's going to come back 2026. We'll see what 2025 brings to us and how he feels after the season and everything too. But bottom line, this is a great signing to make sure we solidify the 2026 edge group. And then you could go out and draft another one or pick up another one in free agency. Who knows? I know some people out there have kind of thrown out, well, they're trying to free up some cash for a pickup of a player. Well, I'll show a couple different reasons why. I don't think that's a big needle mover to be able to go out and pick up a player or whatnot. It's not like Bud Dupree's contract was huge going into this. I mean, I think he signed a 2-year up to $6 million contract in 2024. So it's not like it's a big, big needle mover by any means. But reason why we got him is because of these guys right here. Now, this is essentially a picture from their OTAs, and you got Bud Dupree there in the corner. He's there hanging out. And then you got Tuli Tuipulotu and you got Kyle Kennard, number 54 right there. Essentially, this could be the group in 2026. And bottom line, you need to have that vet guy. Once again, Bud Dupree, he's not going to be necessarily the 2 guy. He shouldn't necessarily be the 2 guy. He'll be the 3 guy for us, for the defensive edge group. He'll be a great veteran guy to be able to lead with Tuli Tuipulotu and Kyle Kennard. Teach him the game. Teach him the metrics of how to be able to be a successful defensive end in the NFL. I'm all for it. I think it's a really good thing to do, and it's good to be able to solidify with that veteran guy, knowing, hey, Khalil Mack might not be back in 2026, and maybe they've already had internal discussions about that too. Maybe Khalil did say he's not going to come back. So Bud being a good vet player, a defensive end 3, it's going to be great. Now, I will say, a lot of this is riding on what they're going to do in 2026, how Tuli Tuipulotu does. Now, he's going into his 3rd year now, I believe. He's got 4-year contract essentially with the Chargers. So, once again, he could show out this season that he could be a solid starter. That's going to be a huge win for us going into 2026. But once again, this is very much down the road type conversation, more or less. But understand why they brought in Bud Dupree. It's a very, very solid 3rd defensive end for this team. So, I like the move. It's a great move. Now, understand why the move was made. Some people talked about that, hey, it's because you're going to be able to go out there and get kind of a discount on Bud Dupree or something like that. Well, I don't think it's really going to be that much. Now, if the numbers are correct here, Elijah Molden was another guy that we ended up signing an extension with this year. 3.3 $2.66 million is basically what we ended up getting him as a cap hit. Bud Dupree at this point, $3.625 million as a cap hit. It's not like it's a big needle mover where we're adding to that $26 million, almost $27 million cap space at this point. It's really just about, and once again, this probably will be more of a needle mover in a sense to add a little bit more money for the 2026 being $110 million next season. Got a lot of money to spend next year, guys. So it'll be fun to see how that goes for 2026. So, but bottom line, what I'm saying is that we have $26.8 million. Now, the extension that we're all looking for is the Rashawn Slater extension. Now, I started in the video talking about that. We got the money to make it happen. I would imagine that probably cap space hit on that will probably $19 to $21 million, give or take. We got the money to make it happen. And I'm sure there's ways that we can move around money a little bit more if you want to have a Derwin James sign it, an extension or restructure his contract if we need a little bit more money or whatnot. But bottom line, we have the money to get Rashawn Slater. Just when is it going to happen? I feel, once again, the mandatory camp is going to be June 10th. It's coming up soon. I assume that's when things are going to get rolling. And maybe they also sign this contract to kind of show that, hey, we're getting things rolling on these extensions. We want our guys to basically feel good about being here with the Chargers. And they want to basically just solidify, maybe Rashawn Slater's contract later this week or next week. So I don't know where it's at. But once again, this is a situation to be able to get a vet guy to be with this team in 2026, teach the young guys, teach the young bucks, have 2 seasons with them, make Tuli Tuipulotu be that solid starter that we need to be able to have, and help out Kyle Kennard to be that starter next year too. Could be basically Tuli Tuipulotu and Kyle Kennard in 2026. So big move. I think it's a great move all around, making sure we do have a good vet in the building for this team. So once again, short video, quick video on Bud Dupree. Why did this contract extension happen? I think it's a good move all around, but I'd love to be able to hear from you guys in the comments below. What's your thoughts about the Bud Dupree extension? And always love to be able to hear from you on that. Like the video, subscribe to this channel if you've not. And we appreciate all the love and support, guys. And once again, James from Bolt Bros. Let's go.
Hey, what's up? Cameron Dick here watching Bolt Bros podcast.